Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brenda, and for today's video we are going to be doing a huge family room makeover and transformation. So I'm very excited to be sharing with you guys how that turned out today. If you are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos. And anyways, for today we are going to be transforming my family room. This room has been one that I have just never really figured out what I wanted to do for the longest time. If you've been following me, you know that this room has had many different styles and decor in here, and I finally figured it out. I'm so happy with the way it turned out, and I think one of the biggest key things that really turned this room into what it is the paint, because I was so scared of going from white walls to dark walls, and I was terrified of doing it. But honestly, I'm so happy that I said goodbye to my white walls, and now we have this beautiful moody room, and it's just so nice to be in here and very cozy. So anyways, I hope you guys can get some inspiration from this room and maybe inspire you as well to let go of your white walls if you're feeling like a room is lacking. So anyways, I am gonna stop blabbering and we're gonna go ahead and hop right into it. I hope you guys enjoy. If you do like it, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. It really does help out my channel. And anyways, let's hop right into it. So this is the before of the living room. It's pretty much very simple. There's not a lot going on in here, and I really want to add some more character to this space. So I will also insert a before of when we purchased this house and what it used to look like before I even did all this to it. But anyways, so I want to do some paneling, and then my plan is to add the TV to this wall and then also add these sconces. But actually, I'm already in the future over here. They didn't end up working out. So I need to purchase some that actually have a nail thing to put on there, because those are just hooks and I had nothing to hook it onto. I was thinking maybe I could stab it in the wall, but that was no, I don't want to ruin the wall. So anyways, that didn't end up working out, but I did end up moving the TV over to that wall once the paneling was done. But anyways, I'm not going to do the paneling in this video. I am going to leave that for a different video as a tutorial, but I did end up finishing that, and I started taping everything, which actually ended up being useless because I ended up painting the baseboard as well. So that was just extra work for me. But I went ahead and started painting this wall, and I went with the color Foothills by Sherwin-Williams. You will see that later in the video, but I do want to bring up a very important sponsor. This makeover would have not been possible without Cheetah Living, so thank you, Cheetah, for sponsoring today's video. They sent over their Delaney 4-piece modular sofa and chase in the color linen, and this collection features a clean and classic design with comfortable seating, and it's actually really easy to assemble. So everything comes in boxes, and one thing that I was super impressed with was their packaging. I will tell you right now, it does not have any styrofoam, which I was a huge fan of, and everything is just beautifully wrapped in this nice fabric to keep everything nice and clean before you're ready to assemble it. It also comes with a really easy to understand assembly manual, and it's just very simple, straight to the point, nothing's confusing, everything is labeled, and it shows you the graphic of how to put it together. I would say it took us about 20 to 30 minutes max, because we have kids, to assemble this piece, and honestly, just so easy. So everything is basically in little compartments on the actual sofa, which makes everything even more minimal, a lot less packaging, and basically you just go ahead and add all of the legs to everything, and then it clicks together, and that's it. It is so easy to put together. One of my other favorite things about the sofa is that it's also modular, so it grows with our family if we ever decide to move homes and we have a bigger living space, or if I want to move it to my formal living room, I can always purchase additional pieces to make it bigger, and that is why it also is modular, so you can always just change it up however you want. You can have even chairs for it or whatnot. I love how soft it is, but also firm, so that it keeps its shape, and I think that's very important when you have kids, so you don't have to be fluffing it all the time. And then one of my other favorite things about this sectional is that the ottoman has storage, which is so amazing. It also has these little vents at the bottom to keep everything nice and fresh. You can store guest bedding or whatever it is that you want, throw blankets, pillows, whatever. So perfect. You could even do toys if you want to. But anyways, I am so in love with our sectional, and I want to thank Cheetah again for making our makeover possible. I will leave the link down below if you guys are open to shopping or you're in the market for a new sectional. And anyways, thank you, Cheetah, for sponsoring today's video, and let's get to painting. Okay, so here is the current situation. I'm basically done painting everything, which is very exciting. And I just went to CVS and I picked up a print. So I'll show you guys that in just a second here. But all I need to do is finish painting the baseboard. And I know it looks a little weird, but I don't want to paint the baseboard all the way over here just because like it's going to be a weird... I mean, I guess it wouldn't look too bad. I'm lazy too though, but I'm going to leave it to there. That way you don't see it when the couch is here. Like there's no white on this side. And then over here, I don't want to do the baseboard just because I want it to continue. And the curtain is going to cover it, so you won't even tell. That's the last thing I have to do is just finish painting the baseboard on this side, and then I'll put the couch back, put the curtains back up, and then we are actually having our handyman, like I said earlier, we're having our handyman come and move the TV. We're gonna put the TV over here instead, and then my print is gonna go over there. And let me show you guys what the print looks like, which is so beautiful. So it's just like this beautiful like Italian woman, and look at her, she's a beauty. So I'm going to do the Mod Podge thing on her right now, and then I'm gonna frame her and I'll put it up there. And here is the painted room in all her glory. This is the most beautiful transformation that I've seen. Maybe I'm a little biased because I did it myself, but I am in love. This is such the perfect white canvas, or brown canvas, should I say, for any decor. Just like this. It looks so good. I would leave it like this if I wanted to, but I love adding decor. But anyways, I did move the TV and it looks really good. I added my coffee table from the formal living room into here, and I need to find a new one for there, but I am in love. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and start with decorating. We're going to start decorating our Cheetah Living sectional. We have used this now. This transformation took me about 2 weeks. So we've been sitting on this couch for 2 weeks now, and honestly, I'm obsessed. It is amazing quality. I'm so happy with it, honestly. I cannot say any bad things about this sectional, to be quite honest. I really, really, really love it. So, anyways, I started by fluffing everything and just fixing it up so that it looked nice and pretty for all of my pillows. And then I went ahead and added these 2 throw pillows. And then for the ottoman, I actually have noticed that I really love to come sit here. So I drape a blanket over the ottoman so that when I come sit down, I can literally just like scoop my legs under it and then just pull it up, and I'm literally nice and wrapped in a blanket. So it's actually very, very functional. I love having a blanket draped here. And then for the other side of the sectional, I just went ahead and added this beautiful little like Kaleem Turkish pillow that I purchased on Etsy, and then this small lumber pillow as well. This one is also from Target, from an old collection. And then these are my accent chairs. So these are from the Vivian Park collection from Target as well. As you can tell, I have a lot of Target stuff, but these are my favorite swivel chairs. They are so comfortable, and they are the matching chairs to my sofa that's in my formal living room. And then for my coffee table, so I was having a lot of trouble trying to find a coffee table that would fit this space. And then I really sat down and thought, you know what? The one in the front actually fits this space perfectly. So I'm going to move it, and it'll be a lot easier to find a coffee table for the front because that's it's a bigger space. And we just started styling how I typically would over there, but I went a little bit moodier. And then moving on to my built-in. So for the built-in, I wanted to keep it pretty simple. So I just added some books to one of these sides and a vase. And then onto the other side, I added a bowl with a beaded garland that I purchased from Target, I think 2 years ago, possibly maybe a year ago. And then right under it, I added this little really pretty like tiled tray that I purchased from HomeGoods a while back. And I'm basically just shopping my own home, just stuff that I already have. I didn't go and purchase a bunch of stuff.
I feel like I have a lot of decor already, so I wanted to make sure that I could use as much as I already had without spending more money. Then moving on to the very top, I decided to add a bookend and then add a couple books. I wanted to sit kind of in the middle instead of what I typically do, which is like lean it against like the wall. And then I added a second bookend to the other side just to keep it together. And then last but not least, I just added two of my other vintage black pots, and I put them together side by side. And then to add my favorite, absolute favorite piece in the entire living room, of course, other than the sectional, it is this painting. She is beautiful. She's Italian, but she's giving a little bit of a Spanish vibe, which kind of fits obviously me and my culture. And I just love her so much. So she had to be the focal point here. And I think it goes so well. And I love that this is the focal point instead of my TV. And then I decided to finally just go for it. I went outside to my backyard and I climbed my wall and I cut a tree branch. And this is going to be a separate DIY that's going to be here on my channel. But I went ahead and cut a really long tree branch from our tree in the backyard. And I'm going to make a beautiful tree. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is just yet. It's a very specific tree. But for now, I really love the vibe that it's giving. It is so, so beautiful. And anyways, here is the finished result. I really love the way it turned out. If you guys want more behind the scenes or just more close-ups of this room, you can go ahead and head over to my Instagram. I have a lot of reels on it, so I will leave a link to that down below. I also have a highlight on this living room, so make sure to check that out. But anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Enjoy the rest of this B-roll, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.